Comedy Show. Co-hosts Mike Bocchetti and John Kurschner. Comedians Stephen Duca, Michelle Conrad, Mike Bocchetti, and singer Frank James. I'm your announcer, Bodybuilder Bob. And now, take it away, Freddie Coscia.
Your host, Nevin Cummings.
Woo! Freddie Coscia, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Staten Island Comedy Show. We're going to have a great show tonight, so Steve. We have a lot of comedians. We have a musical guest. We have Freddie Coscia and Bodybuilder Bob. But you know what, Fred?
What?
You know how you called your urinal the John?
The John?
Yeah, well, I'm going to change the name of it to Gym, my gym. And this way, the first thing in the morning, when I first wake up, I could say, I go to the gym.
I go
to the gym, right?
The gym, John.
Right? Go to the
gym,
gym.
John.
Go to the gym.
John.
But we have a special show tonight for you. And Freddie Coscia, take it away.
Wow.
That was a quick opener.
Still got that guy here, huh?
That was without warming up.
Yeah, warming up right for the second
I didn't
show.
warm up. Now I'm warm.
Okay.
I'm warm now.
How you doing, Bob?
Okay.
Good. And Mike Bocchetti, co-host. And,
I know,
John
Nev. How you been, man? How you doing?
Jim John.
All right, John.
Oh, you want to pee on me?
No.
Okay.
Jim, I said. Okay, so John, you're on Staten. You're a Staten Islander.
Yes.
So, along with Mike Bocchetti and myself.
Kirsch's a fellow good guy.
Kirsch's a great guy.
I got Mike voucher from you all the time.
That's it. And I heard you did a fifth borough comedy festival.
We had another comedy festival. That's our second one.
Right.
We're going to be doing it annually. Next year will be September, I believe, 10th to the 15th.
Oh, okay.
We're going to run it every year around that time. And I brought you a shirt from the festival, Nev.
Cool. All right.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
It's for you, pal. Yeah.
There you go. Yes.
Yeah, so we had our second one this year. It was very successful.
Thank you very much.
We had it at a bunch of different venues, and we hope that next year is just as good.
Now, how did it go? Did it go smooth?
It went great. We were able to put up about 45 to 50 something comics over the span of 4 nights. Duke is one of the guys running it with me too over here.
Okay.
Duke is my son.
Duke is Mike's son, if Mike was to ever make it with a lady.
My son.
Not his son.
So that's it. You can find anything you want about it on fifthboroughcomedyfestival.com. We have everything on there.
Oh, great.
And take a look at it.
And we all support live comedy.
Yeah. This is one of the things.
Good venue for the community on Staten Island, right?
Maybe next year we could have a show on this show. Maybe this show we can make. Maybe who knows?
Okay. We'll have to ask Staten Island.
We'll ask Staten Island. Yeah.
Okay.
The people want it. Yeah.
People want it. Yes. Yay! All right. Yeah. Okay.
People want it.
They want it. They want live comedy, right?
They want that. Well,
they want to forget their problems.
Sometimes we have to force them to want it.
Yes. Right.
We'll do a show at a bar with unsuspecting patrons, like, oh, there's comedy going on, and
exactly.
Yeah, they're pissed, but you know.
And we got Mike Bocchetti over here.
Mikey boy.
Mike is very exciting times for you, right?
Yeah.
I think you're going to be doing something with Artie Lang.
Yeah, Artie Lang should have a new podcast next month. Thank God he's in good shape again. He hired me as his co-host. I'm starting to tour with him, so we'll see what happens. And I'm excited. He's a good friend.
Okay, and you're going to do some stand-up for us tonight,
Yeah,
right?
when?
Oh, no, not right now. you're the cleanup out of here. Okay. But our first guest is Stephen Duca?
Duca.
Duca.
Yeah.
That's my mother's maiden name, Duca.
Duca.
Wow.
Wait, you have Italian blood?
No, that's Ukrainian.
No, it's Albanian with a K, but I'm with the C. It's Italian.
Oh, okay. Albanians with a K. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Hey, we're blood.
We're blood now. Yeah.
Fix that bullshit.
Go ahead. Fix me up, Kursch.
Okay, and when did you start doing comedy?
I've been doing it for about 2.5 years now.
Oh, okay, cool. And who's your favorite comic?
Stephen Wright.
Oh, cool. Oh, I thought it was John.
I'm not giving him that.
See where you get booked. All right.
Do you now? Do you have any other interests or hobbies?
This is my main thing, but like you can see, I'm really into music from my shirt, stuff like that. Nothing too major.
He loves wrestling.
I do love wrestling. I don't know if anyone wants to hear about that though.
No.
You remember
Exactly.
Tony Atlas?
I do know Tony Atlas. Yeah.
I did a show with Tony Atlas.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And where,
that
are
was
you
really
from Staten Island?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, did I ask you that?
You didn't, but
Oh, okay. There you go.
born and raised.
I'm on tonight. All right.
On fire, yeah.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You're an up-and-coming comic.
Hopefully booked.
Yeah.
John.
John, you got anything for me?
You got something from at least once a month.
Okay, all right.
You got you once a month, dude.
Yeah.
Cool. And where can we? Wait. First of all, do you write your own material?
Of course I do.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
And do you have any where people can get your schedule? Facebook.
Yeah, just Stephen Duca on Facebook or Stephen Duca Comedy on Instagram.
Okay, great. And do you have 5 minutes for us?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
He does.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm high-functioning autistic. I always say that first because my autism is a lot like Magic Johnson's AIDS. You really can't tell it's there, but women still don't want to have sex with me. I really don't know why. It might have something to do with me looking like John Belushi with Down syndrome. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. But anyway, there's all this autism awareness stuff now. Like, they just gave us a month. They gave us April, the same month as WrestleMania and random rainstorms. So that really works for me.
Wait 2
And,
seconds when they go up and go.
At first I thought it was cool, but then I realized something. It's Black History Month, Women's History Month, Autistic Awareness Month.
All right.
They gave us a participation trophy for a month,
Okay.
as if we didn't win enough of those when our parents forced us to play sports.
Okay. Get a flag.
I actually never won the participation trophy because I got the sportsmanship award for scoring 0 points all year in basketball.
Let me pass first. Okay.
While these millennials were out there getting awards for just showing up, I was working real hard at being the absolute worst at what I do. It was hard work, guys. And the only celebrity who really talks about autism is Jenny McCarthy. And she thinks vaccines cause autism, which makes me think maybe silicone causes autism. Because you'd have to be pretty autistic to believe that. And she could have a great charity going, She could start having sex with high functioners when we turned 18. I know we need it. She could have called it Ask for Asperger's. Anyway, I actually collect money for Ask for Asperger's. It's the most legitimate charity ever because the money goes directly to me buying a hooker. There is no weird middleman or anything. And people go, how is that, for autistic people, like purchasing a hooker? Well, they're the only women who don't want eye contact while you're having sex with them, so it's actually pretty good for me. And I recently got my, actually it's not recent anymore. I wrote this joke a while ago. I got my tax refund hooker, which I get every year when Uncle Sam likes to make his donation to Ask for Asperger's. And then I follow all my hookers on Instagram so I know when they're working. And the next day, she bought her son an Xbox. I have now bought more hookers' kids' Xboxes than any hookers' kid's dad ever has. One. That's all it took. I'm waiting for Guinness World Records to hit me up. But anyway, when what's going on over here? I don't always have money for that though, so I usually rely on pity sex to get me laid, you know? And it's good because I'm just autistic enough where girls feel bad, but I'm not autistic enough where they might think it's rape, so that works out pretty good for me. Yeah, I get pretty dark, boys. I get pretty dark. And you know, I usually rely on two types of women for the pity sex. Number one is older women, because if an older woman likes younger guys, that means they have like kind of a Peter Pan fetish going on. And I've been stuck at 12 since I'm 12. So that is perfect for me. So obviously not the best with women, so I usually rely on Old Faithful, pornography. And I'm starting to hate the age groups in porn because it's either teen or MILF, which means you're either a pedophile or you have mommy issues. And this is the first time I'm happy to admit I have mommy issues. Because an emotional prison is a hell of a lot better than an actual one. Thank you guys. You're great.
Right,
That was Steven Duca.
all right.
That's my boy right there, you know?
That was hilarious.
Great job. No, like always.
Guys, thanks. All right, great.
He danced on the edge of keywords that you can't say.
Yeah.
Right? Like by the edge, I mean he jumped in.
Right into
Just swimming in all the words and like, I'll say this one.
Right. He saw the gray area and jumped
He just
right
didn't
in.
say forget about it.
Right.
That's it.
So, you want to introduce our next guest?
Our next guest is a very good friend of mine. She's been doing comedy for about, I'd say, I don't know how many years, Michelle?
About 5.
5 years. I think more than that, but she's saying 5. My very good friend, Michelle Conrad. That's who we have here. A regular on the Footborough Comedy Festival 2 years in a row. We'd love to have her. Her comedy's nice and dark like we like it.
Oh, okay. Just like Stevens.
Well, Stevens is
A little less autistic.
Yeah.
a little less.
A little less.
Oh, just a little bit.
Just a smidge.
She's right there. She just doesn't have the tics.
Yeah. And are you from Staten Island?
Yes, unfortunately, I am from here.
Okay, and as John said, you've been doing comedy for 5 years?
Yeah, I would say 5 or 6.
Oh, okay. And who's your favorite comic?
Favorite comic, probably going to go with Rodney Dangerfield.
Yes, Rodney rules.
Yeah, Ronnie.
George Carlin, too.
What's it, 1993?
No, he'll always be good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of suckage out there now. Rodney,
We're gonna get Mike started. We're gonna get Mike started.
don't get him started. Rodney's
Go back
sorry.
to his Howard Stern days.
Wait, do you hate when somebody asks you to say something funny, like on the street?
Yeah, no, I just wish it would happen more.
Oh, okay.
People,
That's good.
you know, if anyone out there wants to be my friend.
Okay.
Michelle
We
needs
all want to be a
friends,
friend.
that's why
You're
she's
awesome.
Okay. And do you have any dark secrets, if you don't mind me asking?
Sure. Do you want me to start now?
Do you have a list?
Yeah.
No, okay. It's in the gray area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where would you like to see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, hopefully still kicking.
Alive.
Alive.
I'd like to have a job.
Oh, okay. All right, John.
Alive and employed.
Okay.
I can only get it booked once a month. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Okay. And do you write your own routines?
Yes, I think if someone else wrote them, they'd probably be funnier.
Oh. All right.
She's just downplaying herself. She's very funny.
Oh yeah. Oh good. Yeah. You all love her. Absolutely. And was she in the fifth?
Yeah, 2 years in a row.
Oh,
Killed
nice.
it.
Nice.
That's right.
Nice. Oh, great.
Yeah, I've seen Michelle has some of the best sets I've ever seen. Michelle's awesome.
I can't wait till next year. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a Facebook or any where people could get your schedule and stuff?
Yeah, you can find me at Michelle Conrad or Mishcon13. But if you'd like to see my schedule, I'll need people to book me.
Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, do you have 5 minutes for us?
Sure.
Okay.
He just goes.
Thank you. Is this on?
Yeah, it's on.
All right. I just pressed a button. It might be off now. How's everyone doing tonight? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here at the Staten Island cable show. This is great. This is the channel that the heroin addicts can watch, and they don't have to pay for cable. So everybody wins. Yes. But no, it is great to be here. But dating is tough, right? When you're married. It's very tough. I'm going through a divorce right now. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Someone's excited. I'm excited. I would have gotten divorced a long time ago, but my husband, I cannot pay for it, and my husband cannot pay for it either. So we're broke. I need a job. If anyone is out here watching, I do have. I'm just gonna list my resume right now. Maybe I could get some exposure. No, I'm joking. I'm a little overweight. I used to be more overweight. I lost weight. I'm gonna keep saying weight in every sentence for the rest of my set. But it's fun, it was hard gaining weight, It was hard getting pregnant at 18. It was really hard. But yeah, I did have a baby at 18, and I constantly watch 16 and Pregnant just to feel better about myself, And it works. Except these people grew up in a trailer park, and they're still way more mature than I am. Both my parents were very successful. They both started off, from nothing and built themselves to the top, I, on the other hand, I started off on something. I'm slowly but surely going back down to nothing, like the Benjamin Button of success. Yeah, my kids are great, though, Let's give it up for CPS and Child Endangerment.
Yeah.
Those are their names. No, but they're great. They're actually here tonight. Yeah, I know, everyone's looking around. They can't hear you. They're in the car. I know what everyone's thinking. What if they fought? Don't worry. I put the one who was in an accident in the trunk. Just kidding. They're both accidents. They're both in the trunk. Both in the trunk. It would be really funny if I did get a call from CPS, but it's okay because nobody calls me, and nobody's watching this. But yeah, growing up in Staten Island is tough, unless, like I mentioned earlier, if you're addicted to heroin, then it's flourishing. It is flourishment. But yeah, no, I've been doing comedy for about 5 years, as you guys can tell. I'm here at the Staten Island Comedy Show. And yeah, I'm going to end with nothing. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
Fred can't wait to do that every time, right? He waits all month. He's like, 3 times I get to do just go all out, like as if I'm in my mother's attic, and he just goes.
That's right.
He just goes for it.
Goes
for it. Look at all that hair.
That's it. Oh, we have another. We have a special guest, Frankie James. Frankie James, can you hit the microphone?
All right.
Get up on stage there. Okay, you have that song queued up in there. He's going to do a special song. Freddie wrote this song?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Yankee song, right?
It's a Yankee song.
No, it's a song I dreamt of when the Yankees played the Mets and in the championship game, and I had a dream about I was rooting for the Mets that night, and then all of a sudden the Yankees came into my dream, and then all these words came out of my head, and I got up and I wrote this song. And it's for the Yankees. It's about the legends of the Yankees, the legendary Yankees, for Babe Ruth, Willie Mays. Yeah. It's coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we have another comedian coming up, is Mike Bocchetti.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's going on?
Thank you, first of all, for having me. Thank you, Nev. I love this. I'm going to work on some new stuff here and there, guys, so here goes. If someone fat shamed me, I'd fake a heart attack and fall on them. Thank you. If gambling is a disease, then winning is the cure. We'll move on, guys. Thank you.
We'll move on.
Thank you.
Freddie likes that one.
My dad said to me, when my dad told me there was no Santa Claus, I said, I hope the next thing you say is you're not my dad. That's brutal, but I love it. Thank you. I was a teacher's pet. She kept me in a cage. That's okay. I was homeschooled. I was nice and safe. Thank you. My dad taught me how to fight. Unfortunately, it took half my childhood to get it right. Thank you. We'll move on, guys. My neighbor's a really serious Civil War reenactor. He said to me he was shot 5 times at Gettysburg. I said, are you sure? That's a pretty good neighborhood now. They get very carried away with that Civil War crap. I'm sorry, Nev. I had to let it out. You know me, how much I'm like Joe Pesci in real life. You know, I'm sorry, Nev. I had to let it out a little bit. Girls, I need a really bad haircut. I look like B. Arthur with this hair right now. Some other lesbian. No. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I have to be me, Nev. I can't stop it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You may have to go on 4:30 in the morning now, but I don't give a. I don't give a. You know what? Thank you. The first time I had sex, I was 18 years old. I hope the second time is even better. Thank you. Thank you, guys. One of my favorite things about being a Boy Scout was how skilled I became at matches. You guys got to think with me. This jacket, ladies, what do you think? It's cool. I felt like I was... Yeah! Wow. Yes, I'm buff now.
Yeah, take it off, Mike.
I felt like I was back in 1946 with this. Actually, the cool thing is, I did survive a major heart attack from 2.5 years ago, and I'm happy to be here, for sure. I'm not kidding you this. I just hate...
He's going to say fudge. He's going to say fudge. That was fudge.
I just hate my fudging diet now, like tree branches, all that nonsense I've been forced to eat for the past couple of years. I've had it with that nonsense. Right?
What about the fudge?
I wish some hipster would come up with something like organic cheese doodles, you know what I mean?
They're all right.
I'm sorry, Nev, I'm not going to curse anymore, I promise. I'll behave and be a gentleman in the next show. But let's give it up for the ladies. We got some beautiful women with us tonight. I love womankind because you guys are rule. Thank you, Nev. I got to go.
Take care. One more.
No, you know what? Nev's giving me the I gotta go. Yeah, he's cutting me off at the seam.
Okay, so
all right.
Jokes on the road. Okay, we're here at Palm Coast, Florida. We're at the Rockstar event, and we're here with a new segment on the Staten Island Comedy Show called Jokes on the Road. And we're here today with
Rebecca Mager.
And she has a joke for us. Rebecca?
I certainly do have a joke, Nevin. It's great to talk to you. I'm so happy to be here. And let me ask you something. What did the fish say when he hit the wall?
I don't know. What did the fish say when he hit the wall?
He said, damn!
Damn, that was good. Hi, Erica.
Hi, I am Erica Sobin with Coldwell Banker, A-Team Real Estate, and I am also the host of Palm Coast Networking. And we are here out networking, and I had a great joke, and it is, how do you fix a tomato?
How do you fix a tomato?
With tomato paste.
Oh, that's great. Okay, we're here with Tracy Yankee. And Tracy, what's your joke?
My joke is, what do you get when you eat onions and beans?
I don't know, what do you get?
Tear gas.
That's great. And I'm here with Jay. Jay, what's your full name?
It's Jay Shear.
Jay Shear. Okay, Jay, do you have a joke for us for Jokes on the Road?
Actually, I do, Nevin. You ready for this one? All right, check this out. How do you fix a tuba?
I don't know. How do you fix a tuba?
Come on, Nevin. You fix a tuba with a tuba glue.
All right. We're here with Christy B. Comedy, one of the top comedians in Palm Coast, Florida. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Nevin. Thanks for having me here. Look at all our fans. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood. So you ready for my first joke?
Yes. Do you have a joke for us?
I got a joke. This is one of the first jokes I ever wrote. So no matter what age, you got to learn to love your body and find the thing that you love most about your body. I particularly love my ass. And I love my ass so much, I've already made arrangements. Y'all can't see it right now, but I've already made arrangements. When I die, I'm going to have an open casket. That way everybody can come to my funeral and kiss my ass goodbye. Don't forget me, I'm
That's
50.
great. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bocchetti.
Yeah.
Mike Bocchetti, all right.
Bocchetti.
So we're going to say bye now. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for watching the show.
Yeah.
We'll see you the next time on the Staten Island Comedy Show.
Yeah.